Welcome back to Sports Jam.
We had some great football in the area this fall. We've consulted with local coaches to name our Sports Jam all-area offense and defense. Let's kick things off with the 2014 Sports Jam offense. We've loaded up our backfield with plenty of guys who can help us move the chains. Maple Grove's number 22, Clark Winnicky, set a single-season school record with 1,438 yards rushing, plus 17 touchdowns during the Crimson's 10-win season. He averaged over 30 yards on kick returns, too, and was named to the Minnesota Vikings All-State team. Cooper's number 6, Levante Taylor, rushed for over 1,200 yards and scored 17 touchdowns. Coach Willie Howard calls him the Darren Sproles of high school football, with all of the tangibles to be an All-State player. Taylor was named Metro West Conference Offensive Player of the Year. Catino Grace's Kez Flomo rushed the Eagles to the Prep Bowl in his senior year, carrying the ball more than 260 times for over 1,700 yards and 19 touchdowns. Flomo was named first-team All-Metro by the Star Tribune and was named the offensive MVP of the Northwest Suburban Conference's West Division. Osseo's number 22, Prince Krua, missed 2.5 of the Orioles' 11 games this fall, yet still rushed for 1,265 yards. Krua ran for over 200 yards 3 games in a row in midseason and found the end zone 14 times. He was all Northwest Suburban Conference. Number 36, Ryan Richardson, was a punishing runner for a Lions team which lost just 1 game all season. Richardson accounted for 1,234 yards of offense and often sat out the fourth quarters of blowout wins. He also doubles as our team's punter, averaging 39 yards a kick this fall. Our quarterback is Hopkins senior number 13, Tyler Lee. He took over as the Royal starter early in the season and led the team to its best record in 4 years. A player who could make things happen with either his arm or legs, Lee threw for 1,366 yards and 13 touchdowns against some good defenses. He also rushed for 3 scores for the much-improved Royals. The receivers include Park Center's number 12, Amani Hooker. The junior caught 34 passes for 702 yards, nearly 21 yards a catch, and 8 touchdowns. Hooker also ran for 208 yards and 2 scores, and returned 2 kicks for touchdowns for the 5-5 Pirates. Champlin Park's number 1, Marty Hill, was one of the Northwest Suburban Conference's leading receivers in 2014. The senior caught 45 passes, averaging 14.5 yards a catch. Hill scored 4 touchdowns for the Rebels and was named All-Conference. Hopkins' number 7, Bill Atkins, was a big-time playmaker for the Royals this season. Atkins averaged nearly 15 yards per catch on 40 receptions, and 6 of those went for touchdowns. He was named All-Lake Conference. Now to the guys up front who do the heavy lifting, our offensive line. Maple Grove's number 70, Ben Schultz, is headed to Harvard University to play football. The 6'4", 270-pound senior was named first-team All-Metro and All-State. The leader of the Crimson offensive line, he helped open holes for an offense that rushed for just over 3,000 yards this season. Schultz' teammate number 74, Coyote Awashika, is already a 2-year starter for the Crimson as a junior. He shows great footwork and was a big part of the Crimson's movement up front. At 6'5", 240 pounds, and with good speed, he's a recruitable lineman who was named All-Conference. Cadell St. Margaret's number 76, Patrick Rooney, is another next-level guy, committed to play at the University of North Dakota. A dominating run blocker with good quickness, too, the 6'3", 265-pounder was named first-team All-Metro and Metro West Conference Lineman of the Year. Osseo's number 73, Luke Thompson, was outstanding for the Orioles at left tackle. Good-sized at 6'4", 240 pounds, Thompson could get to the edge, picking off a lot of safeties and linebackers. The senior did not give up a sack all season and was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Catino Grace's number 60, Mitch Webb, helped pave the way for another good offensive season for the Eagles. A dominant blocker, the 6'3", 250-pound Webb spearheaded a rushing attack that ran for an average of 270 yards per game. He was an All-Northwest Suburban Conference player. We have 2 great kick return guys who also enjoyed excellent seasons as running backs, including Brooklyn Center's number 5, Terrell Beasley. He accounted for 31 touchdowns in the season, including 4 on returns and 20 rushing scores. Beasley was named All-Conference and All-Section. Maple Grove Junior number 3 Isaac Collins was a speedy and dangerous offensive weapon for the Crimson. The junior averaged 34 yards in kickoff returns and housed this one against Wayzata. Collins also ran for 1,025 yards and recorded over 200 receiving yards, plus 73 tackles on defense for the Crimson. Was named second-team All-Metro. After all of our team's touchdowns, we need someone to kick the extra points. And Champlin Park's number 21, Dan Branger, is the guy. The senior made 26 out of 27 extra points on the season and was 2 of 3 on field goals, while also delivering several touchbacks as the team's place kicker. There's a lot of talent here. It's the 2014 Sports Jam offense. These guys also enjoyed excellent seasons. Here are the honorable mention picks for offense. Thanks again to our coaches for their help.
Yeah, that was a great group. Fun to watch those guys again, too.